O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the Old West, the Cisco Kid.
Cloud.
Hoo-ha, Cisco, Pancho.
Hi, Flying Cloud. Hey, you don't look 1 day older than you do 3 years ago, and that don't even seem like day after tomorrow.
But I feel older, very much older.
Trouble?
Yes, Cisco. That is why I sent smoke signals for you to meet me here.
What happened?
I found out that guns and ammunition are being sold to renegade Comanche, Red Moon. You know what that means.
Cisco, that means war.
Yes, Pancho. War and death to my tribe and other peaceful Indians. Bring in military rule. This must not happen, Cisco.
Have you any idea who's selling these guns and ammunition to Red Moon and where they come from?
I'm not sure, Cisco, but I think they be brought from express office at Benton.
Benton, eh? We'll see you soon.
Where you been, boss? Stage been in for half an hour. I got delayed at the bank. Anything special for us on the stage? Yeah, trunk. It's inside, and so is Bugsy. Sweep up those shavings. Hi, Bugsy. Hi, boss. Run into any trouble? Trouble? No, why? I just got word that Chief Flying Cloud has sent for the Cisco Kid and Pancho to stop our little game.
Hey, that's not so good. What are we going to do if they show up?
Well, first things first. Let's check the shipment. Lock the door. Gold weighing this much wouldn't bring half the price. One more shipment and Chief Red Moon will have his 200 firing sticks.
Yeah, if Cisco doesn't upset our apple cart.
You and the boys will see that he doesn't.
How? I don't even know what he looks like.
I don't either. But I've heard that Cisco rides a paint and Pancho a palomino.
What do you want us to do? Keep a 24-hour watch in town for him?
No, just patrol the road coming into town. Now, I don't care what you do to get him, but get him.
Okay, Dixon. Come on.
Pancho. Yeah. Now, you mustn't lose your temper over a little fella like that. Remember, you're an Indian. Chief Waho. Waho to you with bells and big bells, too. You know, this playing make-believe Indian ain't so funny. But I thought you enjoyed it, Pancho. Yeah, how can you think things like that, Chico, when my pants, they itch and the feather tickles and Loco is mad because I got his blanket, and if Mama Maria finds this house, she's gonna say I don't got one little piece of brains in my whole head. Why you want me to play this Wahoo? Why? I told you a dozen times, Pancho. We can't take chances of being recognized. Look out, Pancho. Someone is coming. Pancho, it didn't even give us a second glance. Cisco, I don't know. All of a sudden, I don't feel pretty good. Here. Try some of your own medicine, Chief Waho.
We better have a look in that wagon. That Cisco's a pretty tricky guy.
They're riding back, Pancho. Keep your gun where you can draw fast.
You are telling me.
Keep them covered.
Come up, feather!
Professor Lombardi, at your service. Take a look back there. Kindly step forward, gents. Two is company and three is a crowd. And Professor Lombardi will always open shop for a crowd. Now my wares come from all over the world, from across the China Seas, India, South America, each and every art.
Save it. We're not marketing.
I beg your pardon. When I see customers, I can't help myself.
Hey, what did you find? Not a thing, Bugsy. Let's go. Oh, by the way, do you know the Cisco Kid and Pancho?
Oh, you mean that tall, fine-looking man? And that moth-eaten, frijole guzzler that always follows him around?
Yeah, have you seen them?
If those two are around, Professor Lombardi is closing up shop and moving on.
We may save you the trouble.
Thank you, friend. Thank you. Oh, so I'm a frijole guzzler, eh? Yeah, but Pancho, I thought you liked frijoles. Hey, sure, I like frijoles, but the way you say it sounds like I'm full of mud balls instead of frijoles. Well, anyway, they're after us, and that's good. They're after us, and that's good, eh? Yes. What's good about it? We're getting closer to the man who sells the guns. And now, ladies and gents, draw closer to your friendly Professor Lombardi. Before we put this fine medicine on sale, a medicine containing ingredients from all over the world and which will be sold for half the original price, you will be entertained by the great Chief Waho of the Susquehanna tribe. At this moment, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the one and only medical genius, Chief Waho.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen an Indian with a mustache.
My good man, have you ever been east?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been south?
Yes, I've been south.
Well, have you ever been north?
Never been up north.
Well, had you been north, you'd know that all the Indians there have a mustache. On account of the cold weather. Take it away, Chief.
Go. Maybe you got pony. Never tie pony this way. Because pony, he gets loose. Kickapoo juice, good medicine, good for animal and other kind of people. Him for mooses, gooses, and papooses.
Can I do something for you?
Oh, how do you do, sir? Professor Lombardi at your service. I was expecting a shipment of whatnots and trinkets for sale.
Lombardi?
Yes, Lorenzo Lombardi.
Sorry, I don't see anything here for you.
Nothing? Are you sure?
Well, look for yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who like buy this bottle Kickapoo juice? One drink, kick over heel. Two drinks, you kick over TP.
Let's see you drink some of it, and then maybe I'll buy a couple of bottles.
Oh, so you don't believe Pancho, eh?
Oh, Pancho, him descendant from great Susquehanna princess Pancho Hunters, who get the recipe from Chief Hoopa Hula Hula.
All right, Mr. Cisco Kid.
I told you before, the name was Professor Lombardi.
And I say it's the Cisco Kid. Your pal Pancho just spilled the beans.
You must be mistaken, my friend.
Oh, no, I'm not.
What's going on here? Who fired that shot? What's all this ruckus about?
This is the Cisco Kid.
So?
Maybe I can explain, Miss,
Benton, Sally Benton.
Oh, Benton. You have the same name as the town.
This is my town, and I run it, from the barber shop to the lumber mill. Now, start explaining.
Well, miss, I came in here looking for rifles. Spencer repeaters. They are being smuggled and sold to the Comanche Indians.
Here, in this office?
Yes.
And where do you expect to find those rifles?
In that trunk over there.
So, I'm selling guns to Indians now,
Well,
huh?
I didn't say that,
Well, you
miss.
might just as well have. That trunk happens to be mine. Give him the keys, Dixon. Let him look for himself.
Thank you, miss. You're very kind.
That one.
What happened, Cisco?
Nothing, Pancho.
You'd better be careful. You might get shot by one of those rifles in that trunk.
My apologies, miss. Do you mind if I take a piece of this? I'd like to match it to a shirt someday. Come on, Pancho. Goodbye, miss.
Let's win.
What's the matter, Dixon? Can't you run the business without my help?
Hey, Cisco, what's the matter? What are you thinking of? Tell me, what you want?
Hey, Pancho, here. Take a look at this piece of cloth.
What's the matter with the cloth? Oh, a little spot on it, that's all.
Well, smell it.
Say, where I smelled before, Cisco. Where I smell it?
On your new gun, Pancho. This was left by grease that is used to preserve the inside of a gun barrel.
Yeah, but the gun was in the trunk.
Yes, Pancho.
You think maybe the girl...
Maybe. But I'm sure that this Dixon has something to do with it. Otherwise, why would he try to shoot at me?
Cisco, I'm glad they find you out. Now we can give the wagon back to the man and get back in our own clothes, eh?
What do you make of it, Pancho?
I don't know, Cisco. Look like they're taking some of those, what do you call them, sticks under the rail.
The ties?
Yeah, the ties. To the railroad man.
Yes. Those ties must be from the girl's lumber mill.
Yeah?
Let's follow the wagon and see what happens.
Followed by Pancho and Cisco. You take the wagon on through. I'll go on out the top and cover you from there.
Yeah. Hey, look, Cisco. The man on the horse, he has went. Maybe he has gone home, huh?
And maybe he saw us, Pancho. You follow the wagon and keep your eyes open. I'll catch up to you later.
Bueno. Cisco. My brains is all jumbled up like strangled eggs and brains. Well, I'm sort of mixed up myself, Pancho. It's very strange. Why should these people who carry railroad ties shoot at us? All we wanted to do is ask them a few questions. Are you asking me or tolling me? Neither, Pancho. Nobody home, Cisco. Try it again, Pancho. That's funny. These two are solid. That's hollow, all right. You must have something inside of it. Hey, Cisco! They are using the railroad ties to smuggle the gun to the Comanches. Yes, Pancho. Cisco, it's about time we go after that fellow Dixon. Yes, Pancho. But first we'll have to have a talk with the girl. Ah, the girl.
Do all white girls think of nothing but making money?
And what does a Comanche girl think about Chiwi?
Oh, the moon, the sun, the troubles of her people.
We all have our troubles, Chiwi. As soon as I finish this invoice, we'll have lunch.
Yes, Miss Benton. Yes?
Miss Benton, please.
Who is it, Chiwi?
A tall man dressed in black. Him been riding in hills. Him called Cisco Kid.
Now, what is it?
Those guns, miss.
Oh, the guns again.
Yes.
You may get lunch now, Chiwi.
For two?
For one.
A Comanche, right?
Yes.
And in your house, Miss Benton?
And what has that to do with your guns?
My guns. Whose guns are they? I've been watching them being smuggled out of your town.
The guns you found in the trunk, I suppose.
No, this time I have proof. Come in, Pancho.
Look, senorita, I am the strongest man in the whole world. I can hold that up with one hand and one eye closed. Oh, look at that. I am so strong, sometimes I can't stand myself, huh? I was having lots of fun out there, Cisco.
Watch this, miss. These guns were being smuggled to the Comanches in these fakey railroad ties, just like this one.
That's unbelievable.
But they'll never get this shipment.
You say the full of your mouth that time, Cisco.
Now I'm beginning to understand something that's been like a puzzle to me.
Well, they're no part of the Cisco and Pancho, no?
Quiet, Pancho. Please go on, Miss Benton.
I should say more like the pieces of a puzzle. And now they're all beginning to fit together. I've known for some time that Dixon has been trying to buy my holdings in Benton. I've also been wondering why he was buying my railroad ties.
Well, they all fit together.
What are we going to do, Cisco?
Well, Miss Benton, first of all, Pancho and I will turn over all these rifles we found to the Commandante of the Army post in Kernville. And then we'll look into this Dixon matter, and if we can find him...
Oh, that's how you repay my kindness, spying on me.
But, Miss Benton,
Who put you up to this? Dixon, Red Moon?
me no harm. Me only curious.
You're lying.
No, me speak truth.
You talk or I'll clap the truth
Please,
out.
Miss Benton, let her go. I don't think she's lying.
But, Cisco...
It's only human nature to be curious.
That only reason me listen. Me curious.
All right. Run along now.
Thank you, tall man.
Cisco, I think you make a big mistake to let her go.
I did, eh, Pancho? Well, take a look out of this window.
What I told you, Cisco, I bet she's going over to warn these Dixon and Red Moon, huh?
That's exactly what I want her to do, Pancho.
But I don't understand.
It's very simple, Miss Benton. We can't prove anything against Dixon. Now, these railroad ties come from your lumber yard. He could easily lay the blame at your door. I knew the girl was listening. That's why I said that we're going to take the rifles to the army post. Now, Dixon is certain to try to get them away from us. And when he does that, we'll have him just where we want him.
Yeah, but how are you going to do these little tricks?
Well, Pancho, you're going to drive the wagon with the guns.
I will not drive the wagon with the guns.
Pancho, you're going to drive the wagon with the guns.
No, I will not drive the wagon with the guns, Cisco. I will not take the wagon with the gun. You are a little nervous, eh, Pancho? Oh, me? See, Mr. Cisco, I am a little nervous. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If they kill me this time, that will be the last time I ever talk to you again some more. What are you trying to do? Kill me?
I guess we'd better help.
Not so fast. Give me that rope. Get off those horses. Don't worry, boys. I'll be back for you.
Bueno, Cisco!
What are you doing here, Flying Cloud?
On my way to reservation. I heard shooting. Rode over to see what it was about.
It's a good thing, Cisco, because he killed the Indian who wanted to kill you.
There will be no war. Red Moon is dead.
Well, let's pick up the wounded and take them to town.
And there I was, all alone together by myself, when 60 Comanches come charging at me from the left, and 600 from the right, and 6,000 from the front.
How many, Pancho?
Well, there was a half a dozen anyhow, and oh, say, they was big like mooses. I didn't got no bullets in my gun. So what I did, I took each one together by himself and bombed the head like that, see? Pancho is the most strongest man in the whole 48 nomadic states.
There's only 46 states in the Union.
Yeah, but when I get the other two, I will still be the strongest. You see this railroad tie over here? That's very, very heavy. But Pancho will pick it up with one hand and hold it on top of his head.
You can't even do it with both hands.
Oh, I can, Mr. Wise Guy, eh?
I'll bet you my shirt on it.
If you had another shirt, hey, I will prove it.
Just a minute, Pancho. I wouldn't try that if I were you. That railroad tie is very heavy. You may hurt your back. Oh, don't worry about that, Cisco. Well, it's your own lookout.
Ah, this is only the commencing. Don't go away.
Say, Pancho, you're not very good at playing Indian, but you sure made that fake railroad tie look heavy.
Fake? What do you mean fake? That's a real one. Somebody double up crossed me. You know, Cisco, you can't trust nobody nowadays. Oh, Pancho. Oh, Cisco.
Goodbye, amigos.
See you soon!